Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So for our group, we're going to present to all of you about the sustainability of bioplastic from scientific and Islamic perspective.
Assalamualaikum, this is me, SOHIB Mohammed, matric 1722613. Actually, I'm gonna start with the introduction and my first point, which is the plastic usage and its properties. The plastic started to be in the society since 1940, and it is in our daily life, such as we use it in the electronics, the healthcare, and many several things. Second point is the wastage of the plastic. All the world know the problem and issue of plastic that cannot be break down naturally at all, which the world produced almost 54 million of ton, which end in the oceans. Third point is the solution than plastic. Actually, the scientifics created a new type of plastic which can be break down easily, which is the biodegradable plastic. But the problem is the manufacturing cost. Actually, the second thing is the objective that we're gonna carry out in this study, which firstly to determine the true environmental impact of bioplastic usage, and second point is to investigate the biodegradability of bioplastic to make it available and to avoid wastage of plastic. And third thing is to investigate the concept of sustainability in Islam. Last one is the problem statement, which all the problem in our topic is about the wastage of plastic, which can be only 7, which the point is the problem of plastic wastage, which is 7% can be recycled and 8% is burned and landfilled. And even there is a research in 1975 shows that 14 billion pounds of plastic wastage is deposited annually either under the ground or mostly in the oceans, which affect the environment of ocean and even the environment of the ground of the earth. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is SYAZWAN bin UBAIDAH. Today I'm going to present to all of you about bioplastic and its biodegradability. The destructions of natural environment that is brought on by the improper disposal of synthetic plastic has made it necessary to look for suitable replacement. Bioplastics are being heralded as potential useful new materials that could solve these issues because they perform in a manner that is analogous to the synthetic plastic while also being environmental friendly. Environmental friendly here, in other words, is degradable or compostable, but it is not always necessarily the case for bioplastic. The term bioplastic is used to refer to plastic that falls into one of these two categories, which are biodegradable or non-biodegradable. Bioplastic may or may not be degradable, but it is used and produced from biological materials or renewable feedstocks like starch, cellulose, vegetable oils, and vegetable fats. As you can see, figure 4.1 actually shows the categorizations of plastic based on its biodegradability and also its sources where it comes from. To look into biodegradability of bioplastic, there are a few factors that actually influence the process. One of them is environmental condition, such as temperature, moisture, and acidity of the environment. When the temperature rises, the rate of hydrolysis reactions and biodegradations of polymer grows rapidly. The rate of hydrolysis reactions and microbial activity increases with temperature, but extremely high temperature limit or even stop microbial activity. The molecular weight of the polymer is another element that influences the rate of biodegradations. The higher the polymer molecular weight, the less flexible the polymer will be, and the higher the glass transition temperature of the polymer will be. Furthermore, high molecular weight polymers have lower water solubility, which means that it lowers microbial activities to assist the degradation process. Polymers having a larger surface area, on the other hand, having a higher biodegradable rate than polymers with a lower surface area. Another element that influence the biodegradability of bioplastic is water and moisture, which can play a crucial role in the biodegradations of polymers, since water is required for microgrowth and also its reproduction activities.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is ALHAMIDI Omar. I'm going to talk about impact of bioplastic to environmental. The Holy Quran contains a number of key environmental protection and also makes a number of explicit reference to environmental. The concept of tranship serves as the foundation for Islamic teaching on the subject of environmentally responsible behavior and practice. As a Khalifa, also known as a guardian, a man is obligated to take any and all means necessary to ensure that the entrusted property is transferred to the subsequent generation in the most unlimited form possible. According to Islam, every single man is the caretaker of the natural world, and he is obligated to coexist peacefully with all other forms of life. All Muslims have the need to revere, protect, and tend to their surrounding natural habitats. Allah despised all forms of corruption, including environmental corruption. Hadith, also known as the traditions of the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, also deal extensively with a variety of environmental topics. The Prophet Muhammad ﷺ emphasized the importance of moderation and advocated against excessive consumption, extraction, and conclusion. The report aims to determine the impact of plastic on the petro-based plastic industry present in the world. Synthetic plastic are determined to impacting the environment in which the people are living. Plastic graduation is a complex process and generates a huge amount of CO2 along with other hazardous substances. In the list, it's recommended that the use of bioplastic should be implemented, as it does not release any extra carbon dioxide gas into the atmosphere. Thank you so much.